Hi YouTubers, it's me, Jason again. It's now third week post-op, so that's Saturday the 27th of July. Uh, Everything seems to be going well. I guess first off I should say in the last week I've lost £4, which is obviously quite a bit less than I have on my previous 2 weeks. Uh, and I suspect a couple of things for this. Really, firstly, one, because during the first 2 weeks I really was not getting enough water or as much as I should be. I suspect my body is now retaining water and I seem to be passing a lot less, and yet now I'm kind of drinking a lot more. So my body's got to get used to again, obviously having fluid coming in and get rid of it. So I expect that will probably improve over the next week. Also, I don't know whether I mentioned, but one of the things I've tried doing over the last couple of weeks is walking, and initially it took me about 50 minutes to do. I'm guessing it's probably about a mile and a half. It's not very far. Uh, Plus I have osteoarthritis of both my hips, so I'm not terribly a quick walker anyway. But this week on Thursday I managed to knock it down to 42 minutes, which I thought was pretty good. I did it again this morning and I've managed to knock it down to 36 minutes, so I'm really pleased with that. So I kind of think maybe I'm packing some muscle back into my legs, which wouldn't surprise me because I haven't been doing much exercise at all for the last couple of years really, so really pleased with that. Something did happen to me on Tuesday though that I would like to discuss, as it might help someone else. Uh, on Tuesday it was another day when I was doing my walk, so I came in very hot. Obviously the weather's been hot recently in London, so I came in very hot, drank a glass of water slowly in the front room, was fine, moved to this room, proceeded to drink another glass of water, but I took two fairly big gulps, to be honest, or not big gulps, but there definitely wasn't sips. And straight away I felt like I was going to throw up, had to go to the bathroom, went down on one knee, and then suddenly just felt absolutely terrible. All the life just went out of my body. I couldn't hold my head up. I sort of ended up passing out over the toilet and cracking the side of my head on the toilet. Unfortunately, I'm at home with my mum and my brother, so my brother was able to pick me up out of the toilet and get me to sit up by the bath and get my breath back and put some cold water on the back of my neck. But I just really want to emphasize, please do not try and gulp water. It's much worse when your stomach's totally empty. But if you do try and gulp water, you'll probably find straight away you'll start gagging and feel like you're going to throw up. And that feeling when you get weak as well is absolutely terrible. It's not pleasant at all. So whatever you do, try and avoid that. Also, technically, I've now hit 3 week stage, so I'm allowed pureed food from this point onwards for the next 3 weeks. Something I did the other day, which I quite enjoyed, was and that is incidentally prior to the 3 weeks, but I tried it anyway. I got some chicken stock, a couple hundred mils of chicken stock, half a tortilla wrap, and some chicken breast and a bit of ketchup, blended it all up, and it made quite a nice soup, I've got to be honest. It was very pureed and went down very easily. I will tell you I have also tried some solid food, meaning there's these things from the shops called fridge raiders, and basically they're just reconstitutionalized, I think is the right word, or just a reformed chicken, basically 91% chicken, and they're only a 50-gram pack, which isn't a lot of calories, but it does give you about 8.9 grams of protein. So they are quite good for a lunch or a dinner, to be honest. As long as you, I really have to emphasize at this stage, if you are going to do anything like that, like I did, really chew it well, chew it so it's a paste, so it goes down very easy. And whatever you eat at the minute, if you try it, it will feel very heavy in your stomach, and it will obviously also make you feel a little bit weaker. So, you know, the guidelines are that you stick to pureed food, and I would definitely recommend that. It's only through boredom and probably a little bit of being a bit silly and bolshy that I've tried a couple solid foods. I have been okay. I haven't been ill or thrown up or anything like that on them. The only time I've said like I've been ill is when I literally just drank too much water, and it really did affect me badly. Uh, so I think currently I've lost 31 pounds in 3 weeks. I am happy with that. Please, if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll try and help in any way I can. Obviously, I'm trying to look to build my fitness up as well as lose weight. So I'm probably going to leave it another week before I get back in the gym. They said sort of 4 to 6 weeks before you're doing any strenuous exercise. And obviously, I'm chomping at the bit. I want to get back in the gym as soon as possible, and try not to lose as much muscle as I might be. Thank you for listening. I hope some of what I've said might help you. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them. Till next week, take care of yourselves and each other's.